I'm here in Barnby-on-the-Marsh for the first of the eFIXX Marketing Bootcamp series. We're here to catch up with Blac Electrical, find out a little bit more about the business and see how we can help them develop a marketing strategy to hopefully win more customers and better business. How are you? Very good. Come in. So Andy, thanks for your time. So tell me a little bit about Blac Electrical.
So I'm from an electrical engineering background, started off in the shipbuilding industry many moons ago, and then had some time in the lighting industry, and I started an electrical contracting business in 2004, which became a limited company in 2006. Currently 4 of us in the business, and we're providing electrical services to all types of different sectors, so industrial, commercial, domestic and agricultural.
So obviously you've been going for quite a while now. Where do you win your business from typically?
Business for us has grown almost entirely organically. It's a word of mouth thing, picking up business here and there, taking over where other people have maybe not performed.
So do you have a lot of repeat customers? Once you've won a customer?
We do have a solid core of business which is based on industrial customers, where we provide service, maintenance, repairs and new installs, and also several builders who use us exclusively for their works.
Your lighting experience, does that win your business?
It doesn't win us business, but it provides another aspect to our business where we can give service to the customer. We have a lot of experience in lighting design, and that's an aesthetic thing that customers really like. Also, when we're doing our larger industrial works, we can provide calculation backgrounds to the lighting schemes to make sure that things are compliant with regs.
Okay, what's the local market like around here? Do you have much competition?
There are a lot of contractors around the area. Most people are of our size and smaller. There are no major electrical contractors around the area. When major works do come into the area, we tend to see the national contractors coming in and taking all of that big work, but the rest of the work is pretty much evenly spread around the local contracting community.
So obviously when you started the business, or today, do you do any forms of advertising to win business?
When we first started, we did use the local press advertising, so the local paper and also the freebie magazines that go around that everybody sees in their post boxes. We used them. Realistically speaking, I don't think we've used any advertising strategy at all in the last 5 years. So I think it's time maybe we refocused our attention. Guilty of not having a website, I'm afraid. My knowledge of social media is fairly small, but the guys who work for me are very well up on it, and they're keen to try and put us out there on various platforms. So there's talk of Instagram, Twitter and possibly a Facebook page.
When you look at around here, you mentioned some of the specialisms you work out. Recently you've been on an electric vehicle charging course.
We have. We see that as a big development opportunity for us. I think in the UK last year there were some 12,000 electric vehicle charging points installed, but that is going to grow exponentially over the next few years. I think we're fairly much an early adopter. To be honest, there are very few electric vehicles around this area. We've only installed a couple of installations to date, but I think it's going to be a big area of development.
You also mentioned, obviously, clearly we're in an agricultural area. Does that feature as part of your business?
It's a large-scale agricultural community around here, so some of the farming is on a very large industrial scale. So we do get involved in the processing, packaging plants of various farmers around the area. So that's the building and installations of new sheds, distribution of power, process packaging, wiring, lighting, that sort of stuff.
Are there any areas you kind of don't want to win business from?
We're trying to get away from the really small jobs, the half an hour here, 2 hours there, fitting a light bulb. Although we value our domestic customers very highly because they've kept us in business for a long time. In order to develop the business to its next level, we need to be looking at larger, more major tranches of work, and I think that's going to be more in the commercial and industrial sectors. I still get very many phone calls from people who phone, and we're always more than happy to help those customers, but in the future we are looking to expand.
Okay, you're not going to retire on the back of emergency call-outs?
The way things are going, I'm not going to retire ever.
Obviously smart technology's coming along. Obviously you've had a background in lighting, you've had a background in controls. Do you see smart technology playing a part of your business moving forward?
I've been watching the smart home sector very carefully for a long time, and it's taken a long time to develop into a real viable thing. However, people are more and more interested in technology, and if you can get a strategy where a home can be fully automated in a simple way that works, that is going to be of interest to domestic customers, especially in the higher end housing market. We're obviously a member of an approval body, which is NAPIT. We've been with NAPIT since we started. We do get some referrals via their web search facility, but not that many. It has been pointed out to me by my guys that, you know, we don't come anywhere on a Google search because we don't put any input into the mechanism that gets you onto a Google search. So we are looking more to get into some type of e-marketing strategy, and that's where we're trying to head.
So Andy, I mean, thanks for that. You've given us some really valuable insight into your business. Hopefully we're going to now take that away and develop that into a strategy that can hopefully win you some more business. And you know, hopefully we'll be back here in December. That chimney will be lit and we'll be having fillet steak. So thank you.
You bring the steaks, I'll bring the coal.
Oh yeah, true. We're in Yorkshire. Andy's given us some really useful insight into his business. We're now going to take that information and see if we can develop it into a marketing strategy, build a website, and then really help Andy power his business to the next level. So we'll see you on the next edition of eFIXX Marketing Bootcamp.